What's up everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today we're out on the water again today trying to catch some bass, and the weather's beautiful. It's uncharacteristically cold for Oklahoma right now. We got lows in the 50s in May, which is crazy. But we're gonna get out on the water, small city lake, try to catch some bass up shallow hopefully. You know, it's early summer, late spring. Should be some fish up shallow, so I hope we can get up and catch some. But we gotta dodge the rain. We got some rain coming in, so hopefully I can dodge that rain, get some footage in. Should be a really good day, so you guys stick with me, stay tuned, and enjoy today's epi. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes. We have not caught one yet, but we did have one bite on the swim jig. Lots of willow grass, and I don't know exactly how these fish are set up yet. Anyway, I haven't been to this lake in a while, so we're just gonna keep cruising, go through this creek. There's fish somewhere set up in this creek, so we're gonna keep cruising, throw a few different baits around and see what we can do to make them react. Like I said, I did have one bite on the swim jig, so that's a good sign. And there is some pretty big fish in this lake, so there's a good shot that we hook into a big one. We're just gonna send it, hope we catch them today. Oh, there's one. He came up and freaking smoked that swim jig. Come on, come back, come back, come back, come back. That was a pretty good fish, guys. I don't know if you could see it. He came up and smoked that jig right there. Another one just chased up in front of me. We might be getting around a few. Just gotta figure out how to get him to bite. All right, we switched it up a little bit. I put on a black and blue swim jig. Had 3 bites and have not hooked one of them, so something's not quite right with the bait I'm throwing. Obviously they should be eating it. I'm gonna switch up color. I might have to switch over to chatterbait or something like that, maybe something that moves a little quicker. I'm not quite sure yet. We're around fish and we kind of got a little pattern going, so we just got to figure out what's gonna make them tick, what they're gonna eat. Just gotta keep switching baits till we get them choking it. So we'll see how it goes. I still think we're gonna catch a few. Like I said, one of them was a really good one that came up and ate that swim jig. They're just, they're coming up and short striking it. So not quite the right bait, but we're gonna get there. Guaranteed. There's one. First fish, he came up and freaking sharked it. It's not a bad one. Oh, really good fish. Yeah, swim jig. There we go. That's a good fish right there. Oh, come on. Yes. That's probably, I don't know, probably 3 1/4. I'll get a weight on him for you guys just for fun. I know a lot of people like to see the weight. Solid fish, definitely post spawn. Let's get a weight on her. Okay. Fish is gonna come in at 365. Not bad. Pretty good fish to start on, especially. Let's get this girl back. See ya, Becky. See, that's what I'm talking about, guys. So on that white swim jig, kept missing them. They were short striking it. Picked up that black, and soon as I got a bite, first bite I got, that fish came up and got it. Sometimes you just got to make those little adjustments on the fly. Really makes a difference between catching fish and missing fish or not getting bites. So hopefully this continues on. We'll see. Love that swim jig bite though. That's incredible. Love catching them up here in the shallow stuff on a swim jig. There's another one. Dang, he's fast. Oh my God, I barely caught up to that one. Another one on the swim jig. As soon as we switched over to that black, did you see how fast that fish was? I set the hook and I could not keep up with him. It's another decent fish right there, probably 2-pounder, but oh my God, I mean, he hit the swim jig. He was gone. Like, I don't know how he stayed hooked because I could not keep up with him. But another good, looks like post-spawn fish again on the black swim jig. That switch was a deal. As soon as we switched to that black and blue, we've been hooking them. freaking awesome. Just gotta know how to make those adjustments. It's really important to make those adjustments when you're on the water. Help you catch a few more fish like that. Not a giant, but definitely a good one. Just happy to have them. So I'll see you, buddy. Bloop. Sweet. Like I said, make that adjustment, put on that black and blue swim jig, and I went from getting bites to catching those bites. That's the deal. And we're on a pattern. Every time we get to the inside edge of one of these creeks, we catch one about right in the middle of it every time. And that black and blue swim jig is the deal. Let's go get some more. Dang, that's exciting. Love that swim jig bite so much. First time I've got on it this year, but God, I love catching them on it. These fish are really predictable, the ones I'm getting to bite. They're all setting up in the same places. The problem is there's not a lot of these places to fish, but we're gonna do with what we got and try to catch a few more. That's awesome. There was another one. That was a good one. Oh, I got a mess. That was a good fish. Like a really good one. Looked like probably 3-4 pounder again. Just came up and smoked it. I just ripped it away from him. God dang it. Come back for it. Oh man. That was a good one. Kind of bites you're looking for. There's one. That was, oh my God. That was so cool. There's bubbles up there coming up. And I didn't know what it was. And I flipped up there, let my jig sink, and that fish came up and freaking smoked it. I don't know why there's bubbles up there though. Oh my God, that was another good fish. Okay, so our swim jig bite died. So we're gonna move to a different section of the lake, go fish something a little bit different, see if we can figure them out again. I really wish that wouldn't have shut off because I was having a blast throwing that swim jig. I love throwing a swim jig, but we're gonna move on, see if we can't catch a couple more doing a different pattern, maybe move out deep. Not really sure yet, but let's just go smash on a couple. Okay, we're back in the one of the area, or close to one of the areas where we got bit earlier. We're gonna go back through where we started with the white swim jig, try to throw this black one around and see if we can catch a couple of those fish that we missed earlier. So I know one was a good one. Seems like the quality of bites I've been getting has been fair, so it's worth fishing back through and seeing if we can't pick up a couple of those bites before we move on down the lake. So we'll see how it goes. I just want to catch a few fish today. I'm having a ball. Love throwing this swim jig so much. Just want to catch a big one. That'd be really nice to get on a, something 5+ really. Not any giants, just some decent fish would be fun. If not, we may move out deeper and look for some here in a little while. Okay, we got some rain rolling through, so I'm gonna put you guys up for just a minute until it stops raining. All right, so I haven't caught a fish in probably, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe, but you haven't missed anything. It's been raining the whole time. Scattered showers. It's actually starting to rain again, so I'm trying to keep the camera on as much as I can, but we're back to where we started, and we're gonna try to catch a few fish back here shallow. Went to some cleaner water, tried to fish a little deeper, wasn't really seeing what I want to see, so we're gonna move back up here shallow, try to catch a few that way. Well, we are riding the struggle bus out here right now. It's tough. I switched over to the white swim jig again, missed another fish. It's not getting a lot of bites. We got to refigure these fish out. They've set up differently. I just don't know how. So we might have to go flipping. I don't know. I might toss on a spinnerbait, something like that. I'm not really sure yet. We're going to cover a little more water, just see if we can get bit again, and then we're going to have to switch it up. This ain't working. We need to catch a couple more before we finish out the day. We gotta catch some. We're in some good water. I know there's fish around. We just gotta figure out how to catch them. No, they're here. Wind picked up a little bit, cloud cover held. It should only be better than it was earlier. The conditions are perfect. I don't know what's going on. Just gotta keep grinding. All right, guys, we are struggling. It's bad. I've got a few bites on a frog. Came back in this pocket, was fishing back into here, had a few come up and sniff it. Did not commit to the frog, which is frustrating. It seems like that's kind of how the fish are today. They're in that mood. They don't want to commit. I really probably need to slow down and drag some plastics, but we don't have a lot of time left, so I'm just gonna cover a lot of water. I'm thinking about going and checking out a deep spot real quick offshore. You know, I don't really know exactly what they're doing. It seems like most of the fish are shallow from what I can tell, but it's just a tough day on us. We're gonna go fish. We got about another hour and a half before we have to load up and go film a podcast and then go fish a jackpot tonight. So we're just gonna hit it hard until we gotta leave. Hopefully we can catch a few more fish. Come on, I'll take anything at this point. I'm desperate. I'll take some dinks. I don't care what it is. I just want a bite. Just need one to eat. Always fish on beaver dams. There's got to be one up there. Always fish on beaver dams. There's one. Get in the boat offshore. We're out here deep. On the crankbait, get in the boat. Just give me a fish, thank goodness. What the heck? Oh, it's a freaking sand bass. That's better than nothing. Oh man, I don't like these guys. They get you hooked. Oh, calm down. There we go. It's a fish anyway. I knew he was fighting funny. On a little crankbait. Finally caught a fish. It's been a minute. Just a little sand bass, or white bass as a lot of people call them, but see ya, dude. Oh, what's tough? I wouldn't mind getting into a wad of those with how tough it is out here. That dude railed it. Like, there was no guessing whether that was a fish or not. But I'm thinking there might be some bass out here too. I got bit on a big worm. Something thumped me dragging that big worm around, so we'll see what it is. Maybe we can lock into one. There's another one. That feels like a bigger fish. Uh-oh. What do we got here? Good fish, whatever it is. Oh, it's another one of those sand bass. Man, if I didn't have a jackpot tonight, I'd take some of these home and clean them up. Oh, he stuck me a little bit. Freaking things. Let me find some pliers. Oh, like I said, I wish I didn't have a jackpot and I'd take these home and clean them up, but I do, unfortunately. See ya. Well, that's better than nothing, guys. We haven't been getting bit, so some sand bass feels pretty good right now. See if we can get another one. Maybe there ought to be some bass down there with them if there's sand bass, I think. Just chunking that little crankbait. There we go. That one feels a little different. He's coming up. Oh, went back down. I don't know what this one is. He was way out on the end. Another sandy. That's a big sand bass. Get that dude up in here. Yeah, that's a good one. Probably 2 pounds almost. Pretty decent sized sand bass. Stop that. See ya, that's a good one. Bleeder, but good fish. Let's get another one. I really think there should be some bass in here though. Haven't seen one yet, but should be some in there. There we go. Got him. I put on a little spoon so they could eat a little bit better. I haven't got bit by a largemouth yet, so switched it up. Figured we'd have a little fun before the end of the day. And these fish won't hook me as easy with that spoon in. Hopefully. There we go. Let's get another one. All right, guys, we're loading up. Not the day I expected. I mean, really thought it was gonna be better. Then once we started getting bit really well this morning, I really thought it was gonna be good, and we just didn't capitalize. We got a lot of bites, did not capitalize on them. But you know, I had a good day. Weather got pretty bad. It was really, really windy. Plus I gotta leave, go fish a jackpot here in a minute. Threw everything. I got 100 rods on the deck. We just didn't catch them. It was one of those days we didn't get on them, and the fish we did find we couldn't put in the boat. But it happens. Had a good day, warm outside, starting to enjoy the late spring, early summer. Just a really good day overall. So I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. If you haven't already, sub to the channel. I'd appreciate it so much. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get my videos right when they're posted. But I guess that's gonna be it until next time. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.